Ready? Catch. Oh, go get it. Come on. Bring it back. Bring it back. And go this way. Go. So fast. And go back. Isn't this backyard beautiful? So we just got this done. Ready? Go. Because these maniac dogs were tearing up the real grass and shredding it into dirt and mud. And so now we come back here several times a day and play. Ready? Catch. Watch this. Look at that athlete. Ready? Catch. Look at this. I'm telling you, she's an athlete. Go. Oh, no, this way. But I can fool her a little bit. So, hey, I've been waiting for a long time to start a podcast, and I got the gear and in my office and a nice table and expensive microphones and all this stuff, and I haven't been able to get it to freaking work. The software, I can't get it to work on my computer, so the good mics plug in and sound great. Allie, come here. Come here. Come on. And so I just decided to say, fuck it, and start recording. And I thought, what better thing to record than my dogs running around playing in our big backyard? This is a thing that I've told a lot of clients that I do. Come here, Allie. This is a thing that I do. So I'll tell you, we've had some tough conversations around our house recently, me and Shelly, and it's been a hard year. Those of you who've been reading my newsletter know it's been a hard year. Those of you who've met with me in person, clients of mine, I've been sharing with you honestly, it's been a hard year. That Shelly's health regression and spending several months in the hospital. She's recently lost her job after being on disability for a long time. But most significantly, she's lost her ability to speak. She's had a tracheotomy, lost a lot of weight, and it's been an incredibly rough road. And then in the middle of that, I had a freaking heart attack, which some of you know about, in early June. So Shelly was in the ICU on one part of town, and I was in the ER on another part of town having a heart attack. And I'm doing okay. Had a stent put in, feeling great, eating a little bit healthier, staying active. Out here with the puppies. Go get it. At some point she's gonna stop and get tired. So the reason that I wanted to talk to you today is that this is the thing right here that I do to stay sane, because we've had every kind of challenge you can have this year. Severe health challenges. Shelly and I both have frankly nearly died, and I'm not being hyperbolic. We both have almost died. Her multiple times, me just once. And then in addition to that, my business, when you don't have enough time or as much time to focus on your business, things can slip. And so some things have slipped. It's been hard to stay on top of things. Money's gotten tighter. All that kind of stuff that could possibly be a challenge has been a challenge for us. But yet, this is my therapy a little bit. I do meditate, but this is also my therapy. Ready, Allie? Catch. Look at that. Okay, now we gotta do frisbee. Frisbee is even better. Allie, ready for the frisbee? Ready? Got one frisbee for each of these guys. Let's see if I can pull this off while I'm holding the camera in a hand. Hold on. Allie, go. Well, on the stone, she'll get it. Ozzy, ready? On your mark, get set, go. Who got that one? He's got it, yeah. These dogs are athletes. Ready? So this is kind of a meditation for me, that no matter what's going on, whether my wife is clinging on for dear life in a hospital someplace, or whether my business is having a rough month, or whether, you're just dealing with the normal stressors of all this kind of stuff. Taking care of this big ass house, and taking care of these animals, and taking care of my kid, and keeping the house going. Oh, you want this one? Ready? And ready? I got it. Go. 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 She's tiring out. Ozzy, you ready? On your mark, get set, go. Catch it. Get it, buddy. Look at that. Good catch. So what I do is sometimes I just remember that even when things are very, very difficult, oh, she's gonna get that one. Nice catch. But even when things are very difficult, one of the things I tell my clients is that today is still just today. There's this idea of the future in which all these different bad things could happen. And then there's money worries, there's health worries, there's job worries, there's family worries and friendship worries and all these kind of things. You ready? Go. But there's also this thing called the present. And the present is usually not that bad. The present is right now for me, just playing with my dogs outside. Ozzy's gonna go over there and try to argue with the neighbor dogs. Ozzy, hey buddy. On your mark. Get set. Ready? Go. Go get it, buddy. Out through him. Allie, you ready? This way. Catch. So the thing is, yeah, she's getting tired. So the thing is, to maintain your sanity when going through things that are extremely difficult, what you have to do is you do have to stay present. The more I focus on throwing the frisbee to my dogs, the less stressed out I feel. And there are challenges and there are lots of problems I have to solve, lots of uncertainty. I mean, you want to talk about uncertainty, not knowing who's going to be alive 6 months, a year, however long from now. And with the business, none of that's certain. You know, I know how things have been for 20 years. I know how they've been over time, but there's no guarantees. So how do you maintain your sanity? How do you avoid being too stressed out? You gotta stay focused on the present. And that's what I'm doing here. So in the present, I'm standing outside in my nice big ass backyard, which in some ways, to me, it always kind of looked a little bit like Mr. Miyagi's yard, just the way these, got all these really pretty trees and the way it's been done. We put down these slate chips and we put in artificial turf so the dogs couldn't destroy the grass anymore. And it's coming together. There's still more work to do. But the more you focus on what's happening in the present, the less stressed you are, because there's nothing happening in the present right now that I can't handle. You know, it's just me in my backyard playing with my dogs. And then after that, there's going to be something else. Folding laundry, making dinner, hanging out with Sienna, doing something for my wife. And day after day, that's kind of how life is. You're just doing one manageable thing after another. And then every once in a while, you got to do things that are crazy, like take your wife to the ER at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday night, and she's having a health scare. That stuff happens sometimes. And, you know, but how you avoid being overwhelmed by stress is by not replaying those things and not thinking of them too much, not projecting too many fears about the future when you could be right here in the present. Allie, there's water over there, puppy. She's looking thirsty. Go get the water. Go get a drink. Over here. Over here. Come on. Go get a drink. They're really smart dogs, but sometimes they can be really dumb. So go get your water. That's why I got you a bowl. That's why I bought that on Amazon 2 weeks ago. So you could have water outside without going inside. Go get some water. Right there. Get a drink. Get a drink, Ozzy. There you go. There you go. So I just wanted to take a moment to let you know that you can be going through, I tell you what, man, life has really kicked our family in the balls this year. But, I mean, and I'm talking about just every time you think that you're down and then it comes over and gives you another kick in the balls. It goes, hey, how about this unexpected expense? Or, hey, how about this problem now? And, hey, how about a heart attack? How would that help? It does that. But at the same time, we've had people bringing us food, home-cooked meals, on a meal train for must be almost 3 months now, to where 2 or 3 times a week people are bringing us food. And, you know, we haven't had to eat out. It's been really healthy stuff. Sienna and I have been good. And so you gotta look for that stuff, you know? You can't just focus on what sucks. You can't just focus on what's hard. You have to focus your attention, and it can be really hard. You gotta keep focusing your attention not only on what you're grateful for and what's good right now, but you also got to project that out into the future. Even when it seems really hard, you got to imagine not the problems happening, which I've been spending some time doing the past couple days, but you also got to take some time to focus on the future and the solutions that are going to come. And that means not just the problem, but how you're going to solve them. And when you think about the solutions, you tend to be less stressed. So that's what I got for today. No matter what you're going through, don't forget that moment to moment, most of what's happening is perfectly manageable. You're gonna be doing dishes or doing some laundry or playing with your dogs or watching a show or whatever you're doing, paying the bills. It's all stuff that's manageable. It's not stressful stuff. And if you use that to your advantage, then you can stay calm and stay level-headed even when you're going through some really tough stuff. When I say tough shit, tough shit sounds more natural. When you're going through really tough shit, that's when it's most fundamental. That's when it's most important to do. So think about that. I'll be back to you more. I'm gonna be talking a little bit more to you guys. I wanna do a little more of this video stuff. Easier for me to speak than it is to write sometimes, and faster. So stay tuned, look for the next video. Thanks for giving me your ear and your eye. I'll talk to you soon.